When his own conservative deputies discovered Paxton traded legal favors to cover up his adultery, they reported him to law enforcement. 70% of House Republicans impeached him, and Paxton just admitted to the charges.
Texas House Speaker Dade Phelan delivering the brutal truth in bare-knuckle fashion against the state's top cop and his billionaire allies.
If Paxton will break an oath to his wife and God, why would he tell Trump or you the truth?
Fact is, the speaker clearly felt compelled to go nuclear after Paxton convinced Trump to endorse Phelan's GOP primary opponent. And on Saturday, the Texas Republican Party's executive committee voted almost unanimously to censure Phelan for, quote, violating principles and priorities. Bill, do those priorities include fidelity to your spouse? Because, you know, we've got a couple of philanderers at the top of the Republican ticket.
What's really amazing about this is after he admits in court that all the whistleblower stuff was true, then the Republican Party's executive committee says, no, wait, it was, you know, the real problem here was the people that tried to hold him accountable.
Yes.
This just shows you how terribly broken this two-party system is. Look, it is unbelievable to me that the Republicans keep winning elections in Texas. But the reason they do is because the Democratic Party is so god-awful. I mean, you know, you've got one party that wants to stop drilling for oil and gas in Texas. And you've got the other party that says, you know, breaking the whistleblower law is okay. In fact, it's a violation of our party principles. That tells you all you need to know about the two-party system.
All right, I'm going to the card-carrying Republicans. Go ahead, Charles.
I 100% agree with Bill that the two-party system is broken. The RPT, the Republican Party of Texas, when they went forward with this resolution, well, 5 pieces of this resolution, only 2 related directly to impeachment. The others were about school choice, the border, and appointing Democratic chairs, committee chairs in the state house. And so if you watch Scott Bowen, who is the resolutions chair, deliver these resolutions, he did a masterful job. I mean, he really goes through them line by line and explains why the party did this. Now, I'd also point that they only do censures when they come from their home county. So it was Jasper County and Orange County that passed censure resolutions. It's not as though the state party just decided to do this. It was the resolutions came from counties within the speaker's district that pushed this forward. And he had to go on TV. Trump's on TV. Lieutenant Governor put out a text message against him. You know, Paxton's on TV. He's got to push back somehow.
All right, Gary, I may let you off the hook here a little bit, but I mean, you write an influential newsletter. I mean, what are you hearing out there when this kind of stuff goes on?
You know, it's interesting. First of all, I don't think anybody cares what Donald Trump thinks in a state rep race. Think about that. Not a big deal at the end of the day. Why Lieutenant Governor Patrick is involved, if I was advising him, I would tell him stay out. You know, just you don't have to deal with this. But it's personal. They don't like each other. I mean, that's the bottom line, Phelan and Patrick. The resolution from the Republican Party, it's kind of like, do you have anything better to do? Okay, the election, and part of it is designed to influence the election. You know, early voting starts in a week or so, and they want to see if they can beat him. But the information I hear is that Phelan's going to win. He's going to get reelected in his district. He's campaigned really hard. And he has a lot of conservative accomplishments he can point to that his allies have pointed out to me. Well, he did this, he did this, he did this, and it's all true. So on a few issues they disagree, but again, dying on the mountain of Ken Paxton, is that really what our party wants to do, Charles?
Go ahead tomorrow real quick.
Oh, my God.
Real quick.
Okay, this is lunacy. You sit up here and you tell you the party of the Lord, you the party of God. Oh, we know God. If you Democrat, you don't know God. Then you sit up here and say this man who's screwing on his wife at her job. Not at McDonald's, not at Whataburger, at her job, and did everything his worker said. That's the line we want to all lean over there, get to that line over there. And instead of standing up there saying, no, this the fool who didn't match the party's policies and rules, but that's not what they said. They said the one who condemned all of that, he the one don't match their rules. That's something for y'all to think about.
We got to leave it there.